One of three men facing terror-related charges in Ottawa appeared in court today in the capital. Also, Peshtari was remanded into custody until his next appearance. That will be next week. Peshtari is accused of financing the two other suspects in this case, John Maguire and Kadar Khalib, who is thought to be in Syria currently. The judge said that Peshtari is not allowed to speak to the two co-accused. He also cannot contact three other people who were arrested on terrorism-related charges in Ottawa back in January. That includes the Larman brothers. As for Peshtari today, during his court appearance, he kept on his winter coat. His hair looked disheveled. Peshtari, by the way, is the only suspect not to be charged in absentia because the other two, of course, are no longer in Canada. Joining me here in the studio is Imam Farhan Iqbal. He is the Imam of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama in Vaughan, Ontario. So let me ask you this. I mean, some members of this community who knew Ashok Peshtari is saying that they were very surprised. There didn't seem to be any signs here. How do you recognize these signs?
Actually, Peshtari was known to the security circles. He was part of an investigation 5 years ago, dubbed Project Samosa, and they knew about him and his activities. And so I'm surprised that anybody would be surprised that this person has been arrested and charged today.
Right, because there was certainly indications of the past that maybe he was keeping a low profile since then, but some people have said, oh boy, I didn't think I'd ever see this from him.
Right, and so it surprises us that they would react this way when this person has had such a history and the security circles knew about him and they had been investigating him. In fact, it's surprising that he had not been arrested earlier, but thank God that the security circles are doing their job and they have arrested him now.
He was linked to Algonquin College in Ottawa, which is a very well-known college there, but there is this issue of recruiting on campuses, and I'm curious, I want to get your take on this, why people are being recruited at schools, or what is the environment at a campus, perhaps, that fosters this?
We are aware that there are few individuals from York University, from Ottawa University, from other universities that have been radicalized. And I'm from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. We are Muslims who believe in the Messiah, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, and we have started a campaign called Stop the Crisis since November of last year. And we are trying, and we have already been to many, many universities, and we are trying to provide a counter-narrative to the narrative that these individuals are influenced by, to counter the extremist ideology. And so we are going to these universities and talking about this and holding question-answer sessions and giving presentations.
In the case of Algonquin College, this man, Ashok Peshtari, was in fact part of the Muslim Students Association there. He's not allowed to have contact with them. That's what the judge imposed today. Back in earlier this year, we were talking about John Maguire, of course, radicalized, University of Ottawa. He was part of the Muslim Students Association there. When you go out and do outreach, as you're talking to us about what campuses, colleges, and universities, what's the reaction you get from some of these students' associations?
It's a varied reaction. There are some individuals who are surprised. There are many individuals who do not know about the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. And when we talk to them about these things, they ask us a lot of questions. They ask us about our other activities, how we are responding to some of the grievances of the Muslims. And we talk about all these various issues that are related to the subject at hand.
Why do you think this is happening?
Why do I think that there are individuals that are being radicalized? I think there are ideologies out there. There are individuals, first of all, the individuals themselves are isolated teens. They are depressed, or they might have some frustration in their lives. Especially, the individuals that we have seen are new converts who have almost no knowledge of the religion that they are getting into, and they're impressionable, they're young, and so all these factors combined with some ideologies that are attractive online. There's propaganda from ISIS, so all these things, all these factors combined, causes certain individuals who are impressionable to join this cause.
Before we go, what do you want Canadians to know?
Well, we want them to know that Muslims, for the large part, are peace-loving Muslims. The Ahmadiyya Muslim community, our motto is love for all, hatred for none.
Imam, thank you for coming on today and talking to us about this. We appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.